Hello my beautiful tribe, how you all doing? Welcome to the new subscribers. If you've just come across here, please click and subscribe. Apparently I'm supposed to say that, so you click and subscribe. Don't know how you're gonna. You might think, oh, she's very interesting and innovative. I will click and subscribe and see what wonders she can create. So today I'm going to do some tarot readings for you, my lovely little gang. And I'm going to give you a choice this time round. So the first one is going to be work. If you want a work reading, that's going to be the first reading. If you'd like one on money, home, material life, that's number 2. And if you want a reading on relationships, that's going to be number 3. Okay, so number 1s, here we go. Today I'm using, because you always ask, I'm using my QR Tarot today because I'm ordering some new furniture. It's delayed. Oh my God, Oak Furniture Superstore, you're an absolute joke. 6 months apparently. So we'll see what happens with that. And so I put all my tarot cards in a carrier bag. I cannot find my bloody main tarot cards, so I thought I'd use my QR ones. So I won't be screening them for a blip for the video. I'll do it myself because all it will do is just go to a video of me describing the cards. So what's the point? I will try it one day though, just for a laugh. Let's have a look what we've got for you, number 1s, for your work environment, okay? Work, career, projects, anything that connects with you, working towards something to earn money. Thank you, darlings. Number 1. Oh, lovely. Some of you have come into a beautiful level of completion here, okay? So this is saying that you've come to like a completion, an end date. So I don't know if this is like building works or a project or something that, you know, is done. Now, I don't know if you're thinking a bit, what shall I do now? Or did I do a good job? Was it okay? Yes, because this is acknowledging it is absolutely covered every angle. All these different animals, I'm going to, for the sake of sakeness, I was just going to say they represent balance and all different aspects of your life now. So the lion, the Leo, is trying to say, stay strong now, because this really is what you've achieved and this is really what you've done. So take a bit of a beat there, take a bit of a rest and think, yeah, I've done really well here. It could even be a hobby, to be honest with you, that's led to work. And also, thank you. Also, if you are thinking of doing something creative that will lead to you making money, this is the go-ahead for you to do that as well. So you've divinely found this video, and the angel realm, spirit world, your guides have found a channeled way to say, go ahead, this will work for you, and also bring you very therapeutic energy. Oh, hell no, you have just got to be kidding me right now, because you have now got the nine of Pentacles, right? This is, you've accomplished everything you need. She's sitting in all of this growth, right? So the money is sitting there, just manifesting itself for her. She's in this luxurious robe. She's got a beautiful bird sitting there, which is a predator. I think he's a predator. I can't remember. Yeah, he is a predator. But he's blindfolded, but it's free to fly and do whatever it wants. She's loving it. She's got all this growth around her, showing that this money is going to amass more growth, okay? She's got her house. She's got a nice little gaff in the back. For those in other countries, house, we call it gaff. Well, common people from East End, London and Essex call it a gaff, right? She's got her estate behind her, and it's all been like quite intuitively led, because we've got the purple back there as well, and she smashed it. So if you've got something that you think, oh, perhaps it needs a bit of tweaking, or the money isn't coming in yet, it will be. You're so close, because you've got the world next to it. You've got such positive, fantastic cards to say, well done you, you've smashed it. So give yourself a pat on the back, enjoy some time with family and friends, and then wait for your next project to start when it starts. Also, if you're looking for a promotion, or you've put a load of work in, you're studying, you're revising, then please know that you are going to smash this, okay? Don't give up hope, because it's coming. And if it hasn't, it's there already. You've got the world, darling. Boobies and all. Yeah. I once did that on TikTok, a live reading like this, and they banned me for sexual offensive material and pornography because she's got boobies. Jesus. I'm so glad, I'm going to be honest, I'm so glad that I've got such a wonderful lift in subscribers, because you follow for a reason. I'm not, you know, I am dissing TikTok a bit, but I get nothing but positive, beautiful, spiritual energy on this channel, and I love you all for all of your, even if, you know, sometimes I don't get around to all of your comments because I've got so much going on, to acknowledge them. Thank you for your input and your respect and your love. I really appreciate that, because TikTok's a different ball game. I used to call it the troll call. Every morning I used to have to spend about half an hour getting rid of all the hate and the shite that's on there. Anyway, absolutely fantastic. Hello, seagull. I love living by the beach. I'm so lucky I ordered this from the universe. So, Temperance. Bloody fantastic. What did I say just a minute ago? If it hasn't come into fruition yet and you're still working towards it, divine timing is coming your way. This is all about patience and balance, right? Look, she's got one foot in the water, emotionally calm, knowing that the water is flowing from one to the other, and it's all going to bring balance, and it's coming to fruition, okay? Temperance is the card that's saying it's okay. Take a breath. This is coming. The balance will be restored into your life, and it is all being timed to perfection. And as I said, I can't remember if I said it, but I'm so impatient. I'm a nightmare. We are, as humans. When we want something, we want it now. But the difference is our guides, looking at our life print, our loved ones, and everybody up there are like, we know what's coming, but we're going to put it now, a couple of weeks' time or a couple of months' time, because that's going to then correlate with this, and it's going to be more successful. Does that make sense? So just be patient, because I'm telling you now, you're coming to the end. You are coming to the end of all of this hard work, or you already have. Pat yourself on the back, number one, because you have smashed it with your work environment, okay? Just be patient, darlings. I hate being told to keep patient. Okay, number two, we're now looking at money. I don't know how you do it. They just must connect with me on a really silent energy and just go, stop. Because this one didn't jump out. I just knew I had to take it, right? But others jump out. Look what you've got for money. It's in the bag. This is to do with money, security, home. The king has absolutely smashed it. Thank you very much, please. He's basically gone, I've worked hard, I've gone towards what I want to do, I've been diligent, I've worked towards my goals, I've not allowed people to get in the way, I've not allowed people to hinder me, I've completely grown in my self-belief, and I've smashed it, and I've got everything I could possibly want. He's got the world next to him, he's got this huge castle that represents stability, he's got this most luxurious roof over his head, he's standing on a rock, which is totally strong foundation to say, I'm here, I'm working on foundation, I'm also a fountain of knowledge of how to actually accumulate money, home, security. So if you are worried about money, if you're worried about budgets, or you're worried about how you're going to get that loan, it's coming to you. Let's have a look. What advice have you got for the people that are waiting, please? What advice have you got for the people waiting? Jesus, right, okay. Some of you may be blindfolded to the fact of what's going on. You're indecisive. So what it could be is that either you're indecisive about taking a new job, it could be you're indecisive about whether to take money or not, go for a loan or not, and you're kind of like at a crossroads of what do I do here, because I'm really having to scrimp and scrape, or I'm really having to budget a lot, okay? So this is acknowledging that you're kind of lost in your own space. The thing is, though, is that this moon up here represents intuition, right? And the blindfold represents you don't have to see sometimes to know what to do. You just have to go by your intuition and listen to your gut. Okay, so allow your intuition to guide you. It is the most strongest moral compass on this earth that will take you where you need to go. It is our emotions and our ego that get in the way of our intuition and put us off our path, okay? So you need to get inside your intuition and feel what's right for you, okay? It could be, am I going to move home? Am I going to, it's quite similar to the first reading I just gave, to be honest with you, in respect of, I don't know whether to move home or not. You know, it's going to be a bit more expensive. Is that money going to come to me? At the moment, yes, because you've got the King of Pentacles, okay? Perhaps you need to budget. Yes, do budget, but things are coming in to improve your status, your security. Also, thank you, this may represent, there's many meanings to cards, and now and then, I think it's Catherine's with me today, right? And she's kind of just saying, don't forget this version of this. So this is like, also, you may be having someone a bit older who smashed it and like worked out how to get somewhere to give you advice on what to do. So if you know someone that's really good with money or can give you good advice, please go to them and see what they can do, because, you know, the King of Pentacles smashed it, so he likes to tell everybody else how he's done it. And as always, lovely little Mia likes to give a nice little barkage when I'm actually doing these videos. So can you tell me about the indecisive ones, please, or give me some advice? Thank you very much. Spirit person's just coming in. I'm not doing spirit links at the moment, darling. I think his name's Roger. Dark haired, smoker. Got a bit of weight on him, very stocky. See, I'm doing it, and you've made me do it, Rog. If it's yours, let me know. I'm not going to link with him now because I've just done one of those for you. Thank you very much. This one fell out. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so this is what you need to be doing, right? I watched this program the other day, which I absolutely love, called Blue Lights, for the people in the UK. I thought it was bloody amazing, and there's something that stuck with me. Thank you, pigeons just flown across there. There's something that stuck with me, which one of the characters says, and it's take a beat. And it stuck with me to the extent I keep bloody saying it now, like a robot, take a beat. And I do, because at the moment, just to get a bit personal, not only, you know, am I dealing with ME and chronic fatigue and all the rest of it, I'm also dealing with menopause. Oh, the joys. And the problem is, I don't quite know which symptom is which, because they're very closely connected. But one of the things that I am very mindful of is that you can get quite aggressive, and you can like splurt, and I've noticed a lot more of that. It's calmed down a lot now with everything I'm doing, but then if I sit there and think, oh my god, I say to myself, take a beat. I've started saying it to everybody else now. It's not me. I'm not an angry, aggressive person, but these hormones, they're bitching, aren't they, girls? Nightmare. But I've got some lovely people that I follow, doctors, especially on Instagram, doctors and menopause specialists. So give them a look, girls. If you need the link, let me know and I'll put it down below for you. But I use dried sage as well, and I've got some lovely supplements that Bianca from South Africa, shout out to you, gorgeous girl, who sent me to see how I get on with those. So we'll see. So sorry, I do digress a bit, but you know what? You don't just want straightforward, boring readings, do you? Or do you? Let me know in the comments below as well. So this is saying about, oh my God, you know, which way should I go? What should I do about this? How am I going to get this money? And blah, blah, blah. Take a beat. Yeah, I said it again. Just step back, okay? Have a weekend out with your friends. The Three of Cups is celebrating the people around you that love you and support you and want to give you good advice. You need to completely get out of this situation, de-stress, right? Just phone up your girlfriends, phone up your boyfriends and say, right, come on, we're going out now. And I just need some time out. I need to chill out and spend time with people that are going to make you feel good about yourself. Because I feel like you're getting too stressed about this, okay? You've got to let the universe do its thing. And oh my God, it's so hard. Trust me. You know, I literally said to them a few weeks ago, I've had enough. I'm working so hard and I'm not getting any kind of referral back from people. I don't know whether I'm reaching people or not. And suddenly, boom, it's gone massive with people acknowledging and sending me emails and saying, yes, you are reaching us. And, you know, the books are going out now to people where it's needed. And I can't thank the angels enough. Send it up there. Help me. I don't care if you believe in the angel realms or not, or the spirit world. Try it and it will bloody work. And again, I'm going to digress. I had a beautiful email from Alan. Shout out to you, you beautiful, wonderful man. And, you know, we kind of send each other emails. And he decided to try it. He was quite skeptical and a bit, don't know. And he had a situation where he needed to help a friend and he asked the angels to help. And my God, did they deliver? And it absolutely blew him away. And I just said to him quite plainly in the email, welcome to my world. That's how I rock. Every day I will say, I need this, and it gets delivered when it's right. So I send it out, let it go, and then it comes and I think, you are good. Oh my God, are you good, right? So watch this space, because I reckon in the next couple of months I will have my own office. Let's just see how that works. Let's just see how the angels work that one out. Okay, but this is time for you to disappear, let go of your worries, let go of everything, just for a weekend, just for a day, or start meeting up with someone that really makes you feel good about yourself, okay? And then you basically get back in and go, right, okay, this is what I need to do. This is how I need to improve my life, home security, whatever it is. And I'm going to make this move, or I need to speak to this person because I think they're going to help me with that, including asking who would be good up there. I always, if it's something to do with, you know, spiritual things, I ask my granddad or ask my dad, or I say to my mum, get your ass down here, I haven't heard from you for ages. And I just, you know, I pick who would be best to give me the greatest advice on something, okay? For instance, you know, someone's asking about negative energies in a house, and my granddad, top one for that. So I just ask him, Granddad, what do you reckon? And then I get the response. Work this, guys and girls, because it works. All right, so take a breath, come back in, and the answers will come to you, and the money is coming, whether you believe it or not. You're going to be a lot better off and feel a lot more safer and secure, trust me. And just as an end to that, someone's going to be watching this who's just recently had a breakup with a husband, and they're like, oh my God, I've got bills to pay, I'm with the kids, what the hell? Know your rights. Stand your ground, lose the emotion from the situation. He is not being truthful with you. I think someone else is in the midst. And go the official route, because he's pulling the wool over your eyes. I'm telling you that now. Let me just get a card for that. Oh, this is weird. I'm giving someone a reading, don't even know who you are. You'll know. I don't know if your name begins with L, if it's Louise or Lisa, I'm not sure. Trust me. Right, you're going to be okay. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. You couldn't make it up out of a whole deck, right? So basically, the money's going to come, but you know, go through CSA, go through the courts. Don't let him get away with it and get a sob story, because he's still earning his money. All right, and you need to be this lady. You need to have worked towards having your children safe. Okay, working towards you being completely happy and confident that you're going to be able to pay the bills and clothe the children. Put your foot down. All right? That was random. Thank you. Don't know if you can hear the bangs. That happens every time. It happened last time. Did you hear it? And just one more, just to back that up. You've got the Pentacles card again. Jesus, it's just, you couldn't make it up, could you? And this is that you've got to a stage of being so, you know, I don't know if, is this still for the L name? Or I think it's the L name. No? Okay. So this is, you'll get to a stage of balance where it'll be like, do you know what? I can help someone else out. That's how good it's going to be. Okay, where your generosity, yeah, okay, I've got it. Where your generosity, you can say, there you go, there's a £5. Okay, you'll be able to do that. That's how well you're going to be. But also by you being generous to other people, of giving out love and kindness and doing favours for people, that's going to come back on you as well 100-fold and bring you brilliant karma. Do not panic. Balance is coming. All right. Okay, number 3 is relationships. I don't know, it's going to be about singles, people in relationships. Let me listen and see. That's emotionally content though, isn't it, guys? So where do you want me to go with that? It's all live. I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to go with it just to show you how I work as well with cards. So I've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone that has absolutely smashed it and has got his emotional head on. He's got all of his dreams come true. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. I've got all my dreams come true. I've worked really hard towards what I've achieved. And now I can actually be a leader. I can actually show other people how to grow and reach their dreams. And he's made it, okay? So this is what you want. This is what you want to achieve. You want to achieve emotional balance. You want to achieve that you are happy in this situation, that there's room for growth, and that you are connected with your loved one. That's what you want. Am I right? Thank you. This is what you want to achieve. So let's see. Are you talking about single people or people that are already in a relationship, please? Can you show me in the cards? Blokes, Roger's still here. Please let him belong to one of you. Too many, darlings. It's nice, isn't it? Having a little chat with you on a nice little afternoon where it's peeing down the rain. Right, this is for single people because we've now got the manifestation card, okay? So the Magician is a major arcana card, and this is all about you manifesting and creating whatever you want. If you want to know about cosmic ordering, in my book, Me, Myself and I, right, I was totally disbeliever of it, and then I tried it out and it blew me away. I'm just going to say about Caribbean, right? And people who've read it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it taught me to now cosmic order everything in my life, even down to, you know, a parking space outside the doctor's. Do you know what I mean? So it works, I'm telling you. So, and I did this. I wrote down what I wanted in a relationship, right? But be careful what you wish for, because if you miss things out, there could be a bit of a, oh, that's a low ball, I've got to get through that, okay? So with the manifestation here, you've got you've got everything going for you, right? So do not doubt yourself. Get your bum out there on dating apps if you want to do that and you're strong enough to do that. If not, this is the first thing you need to do to attract the right partner for you. Write down an order. Right, so what is it you want from your girl or boy? What is it that you want from them? What would you like? Write it out. It could be anything. But, you know, I think it's things like kind, generous-hearted, stable in mentally. Oh, true. Don't want a nutter, do you? But stable, stable, like in respect of finance. You don't want to be taking on debt. You don't want to be doing this. You don't want to. So write out even physical attributes. I remember my auntie doing a tarot reading for me when I was most probably about 10, something like that. And 9 or 10. Oh no, it must have been before my dad passed. Must have been 8. Jesus. There's no rules in our houses. No, my auntie's like, I'm going to do a tarot reading, you're only 8. And I'll never forget it. She said, I'm going to find out who you end up with, Nicola. Right. They all call me Nicola. I did my head in. And she said, you're going to end up with someone that's got, it's like brown to blonde hair with blue eyes, and you're just going to know straight away as soon as you see him. And you're never going to have the biggest amount of money, but you're going to be very, very happy. You're going to have whatever you want in respect of little luxuries. And you're going to have a nice little house with just a little wall around it, and you're going to be so happy by the sea. I'll never forget that. And bugger me, all these years later, from 8 years, I always thought, who am I going to end up with? And it's exactly the right description. There was a bit more, but I don't want to bore you. And it's like, never forget that. So anyway, and so I've always tried to manifest that person. Manifest who you want in your life. You're being asked to do that, because once you've written down your order, okay, the universe will answer it. If you doubt it, or you think I'm not good enough to have that sort of person, it's not going to work. Work on your self-love if you've got issues from the past or how you feel about yourself. Okay, use my cutting cords meditation, Archangel Michael, to cut out what you don't want in traits to do with your situation. Right, is this who they're going to meet or what they need to do, please? They need to do. Thank you. So this card just come up for number 2. How weird is that? So this is about, oh Christ, yes, thank you. Get in. This is about working on yourself. What did I just say? Get the balance right emotionally for yourselves, all right? Because you will not attract the right person if you're, whatever you feel about yourself is what you're going to get back. So you won't attract the right person if you've got stuff going on with yourself. If you look in the mirror and go, I hate you, you're fat, you're ugly, you're rubbish, that's all you're going to get, right? So if you look in the mirror and go, you're really lovely, you're kind, you're generous, because this is what this card represents. You give to people, you know, you really do are proud of yourself for what you've achieved. You've made mistakes in the past, but that's okay. Forgive yourself. You're going to attract that back. All right? So get working on yourselves if you've got issues about yourself. If you're like, oh my God, I want someone because I'm so lonely, or it's better to have an arsehole than be on my own, you're on the wrong track, sister and brother. Okay? Can you give me some more advice, please? Because I think this is a bit important. There's a couple of people going to be on the edge of their seats for this one. There you go. Your loved one's coming. You've got the 9 of Cups. This man, he's very, very happy. He's very satisfied. He's got everything he could possibly want. He's got all his cups surrounding him. One thing is, though, is that he is aware, and I know that this is, well, it's brilliant because it's cups, it's emotions, it represents Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, so that could be your sign or the sign that you're going to attract. But he's sitting on this bench, which isn't the most comfortable bench, only because it represents, don't get too complacent. So when you're meeting these people, look for, you know, the red flags. If there aren't any, bloody brilliant. But just be aware to look out for that at the beginning of the relationship, to make sure there's nothing that makes you think, because on their best behaviour, remember. So if you catch something you think, a bit concerning, that could be something that's going to materialise when they get out of their honeymoon period, or, you know, show you their true colours. So what I would say with this card is, for most of you, because, you know, this, you've got to take what resonates in these readings, because I'm doing a general reading to thousands of you, right? But what I'm going to say is with this card, is that yes, you are going to get emotional satisfaction with your loved one. Be patient, it'll come when it's right. And also, be vigilant at the beginning of the relationship. Anything you don't like, have the courage to say, do you know what, you're not for me, but it was lovely, okay? Because otherwise, if you don't, thank you very much, it's going to lead to discord. It's going to lead to you having arguments and confrontations, which could end up peeing other people off, because they'll be like, we tried to tell you and you've had a go at us and you think you're right, but you're not. So it's all about getting out of your head any possible dramas, anything that's going to create a problem. And what I want to say to you is that this can represent how you're feeling about yourself, and that you feel like you've always got to, you know, defend yourself, and that it's not a great card because it means that you're upsetting people by trying to justify if you're with someone that isn't too nice, okay? But on the same token, there's a red flag that comes up in the beginning of the relationship. There's more to come of that. So you don't want all of this discord and you have to go through all of this, okay? So choose wisely, have the courage, or also be have caution, but also have the courage to say, this isn't working, okay? If you find a few red flags at the beginning of that relationship, other than that, it looks like some of you are going to get that emotional completion very, very soon. So I really hope you've enjoyed my readings. Please, if you come across this channel, click and subscribe. There's nothing better than me growing a beautiful community of like-minded people. So far, it's so full of love, and there's such a positive energy going on and vibrating through this tribe, and I want to carry on growing that. Until next time, God bless, think good things, and create good things, because good things will then come. So I'll speak to you again very soon. Did it turn off?